Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for October 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks and you did have one jumping card. Let me show you what it is. You had the Three of Cups jump almost immediately when I started shuffling. This card does represent happiness. Usually this card means that you are celebrating some type of good news, some type of new development in your love life. It does represent marriage, perhaps the birth of a child. Now I also want to show you a synchronicity at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. At the bottom of this deck, you had the same card, the Three of Cups. So there is, this is just a jumping card, but there does seem to be some type of happy energy, some type of celebration for the sign of Capricorn. Perhaps you're finally getting who you want or what you want as far as your love life. Let's go ahead and get 9 cards from this deck and see what your message is for October. This is the love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October 2018. You start off with the Knight of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Seven of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. King of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Four of Rods. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Death. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Eight of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. You have the Four of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. The Lovers. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. The Six of Cups. What's the most important message that Capricorn needs to hear about their love life for the month of October 2018? And the card that you have is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is the wish card. A wish is being granted. Perhaps that's why you had the Three of Cups jump and then the Three of Cups at the bottom of this deck here, the confirmation deck. There is a lot of happiness around you for the month of October. Again, this is the wish card, but it just represents you feeling extremely happy and very fulfilled when it comes to your love life. Okay, so we'll come back to this to see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's go ahead and focus on the first 3 cards. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. If you would like a private reading, here's my website right here, channelguidance.com. That's where you can go if you would like to get your own reading. Okay, so let's take a look at the first 3 cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands. So, you start off with this energy of things moving slowly. The Knight of Pentacles, this is, all the Knights represent change and movement, but this is slow progress. Perhaps this has to do, with a relationship where there has been some type of deceit. You have the Seven of Swords. It can be deceit, but it can also be in a relationship where there's just, one partner, either you or the other, has maybe been acting in a way that's been hurting the relationship. The Seven of Swords does mean perhaps being your own worst enemy if it's not deceit. And it is next to your energy. You are the King of Pentacles as an earth sign. Of course, if you have a partner who's also an earth sign, this can be them. I see some type of slow progress there with the Knight of Pentacles. Slow progress, maybe as far as a relationship where there's been some lies. Maybe there's been some kind of sneaky actions. Again, the Seven of Swords. Someone has not been completely honest with you. It does not have to be cheating. It could be that someone was not honest, that maybe they were not ready for marriage. Again, just kind of maybe small little white lies, but something that really kind of hurt your relationship. There is slow progress there, but of course it can be deceit in a relationship. Somebody that just really let you down. The Seven of Swords does represent someone who is two-faced. Slow progress there. Remember, the main energy shows that you're getting exactly what you want. The Nine of Cups, your wish is being granted. Now in the second row here, you have the Four of Rods, Death, and the Eight of Cups. So what I see here, Death, obviously this is in the middle. This is a major arcana, and it does represent a huge kind of life-changing event in your love life. Something that changes everything forever. This is the most dramatic card It is around the Four of Rods and the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, this is the goodbye card. This is someone choosing to leave a relationship. It can be, I mean, it's hard to say in a general reading, but it can be that for some of you, maybe you're tired of the lies. Maybe you're tired of the deceit. And you're kind of allowing yourself to be free. Because death usually does represent an ending and a new beginning. Some of you might be the ones leaving the Eight of Cups, choosing to say goodbye. If that is you, you are finding the commitment that you want. This card does represent commitment and marriage. Now for others, not everyone is leaving their relationship. Perhaps, perhaps a partner has left you with the Eight of Cups. This is, again, the goodbye card. Perhaps somebody has left. With the Death card being there, again, this is an ending and a new beginning. So if a partner left, it can be that that relationship is being brought back to life. The Death does represent a renewal. And again, you have commitment here. So if you're wanting somebody back in your life where they did leave you with that Eight of Cups, they told you they were not happy, they moved on, I still see you being very happy here. Perhaps because there is a big change in that situation, and I do see your relationship moving forward with the Four of Rods. Marriage, commitment, just, a long-term relationship. Others might also just be ready to leave, emotional baggage behind with the Eight of Cups. Maybe you're tired of the arguments with your partner, especially if you're already married in a long-term relationship. You need to leave the past in the past with the Death card and the Eight of Cups. If you want to continue in that relationship, you really have to let everything go and just move on. It could be that arguments are kind of hurting the relationship. The Seven of Swords. Now look at this bottom row here. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. So you have, this beautiful energy here of a relationship, two people in love, maybe a marriage, a long-term commitment. Perhaps, with someone from the past. I mean, that won't apply to everyone. The Cups is perhaps someone from the past, an ex. I am going to do an ex spread for you, but what I see here at the Four of Pentacles, this is a card of, kind of resisting change. Somebody wanting to kind of just stay in their little box, in their little safe place. And, kind of not open to new possibilities. Perhaps there's a partner that's kind of holding on to the past, especially if you're in a relationship where there's no commitment and you can't move forward. Some partners may be dealing with issues from the past. But of course, for others, it could be that, your ex could be having these issues of not wanting to move forward. Again, wanting to stay in their safe place, resisting change. Maybe that, for some, maybe that is why they broke up with you, the Eight of Cups. Let's go ahead and get a few more cards, see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for October? You have the Seven of Rods. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for October? The Queen of Cups. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn? The Five of Cups. There's definitely, some really emotional, sad energy here. The Five of Cups, this is a really painful card, just like the Three of Swords. I feel like Capricorn, you're dealing with, a struggle with something that's not just a struggle, but then also something really emotional. With the Five of Cups, you're really hurting. Someone has really kind of let you down. Someone has really hurt you emotionally. Perhaps someone who's a water sign. You have a water sign there. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Male or female, sun, moon, or rising. If that's not your partner, or you, it can also be you if you have a moon or rising and a water sign. It could just be that you're in a very emotional, fragile place right now. And you have the Seven of Rods, which is saying confront this. The Seven of Rods is saying don't run. Don't run. Don't hide. Don't make excuses. Confront. Perhaps you're confronting someone who lied to you here with the Seven of Swords. Perhaps you're confronting someone from the past. Remember, down here you have the Six of Cups. You do have the Lovers, but you have the Six of Cups, and you also have some type of, resistance here. Somebody does not want to move forward. Perhaps that's what has some of you really just disappointed and just kind of really emotional. I just feel like Capricorn could be feeling really emotional in October, feeling somebody's let you down. But you must confront that with the Seven of Rods. This is you speaking up for yourself. Say what's on your mind. This could turn around for you. You do have, again, the Nine of Cups. Your wish still could come true. Not only that, but you have death here. Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is, everyone has their own situation. This is a general reading, but this is telling you there can be a huge, huge, significant transformation in your love life in the month of October if you let it in. Okay, let's see what the confirmation deck wants to tell you. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn? You've got the Hangman. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for October? You've got the Eight of Cups, so this is a repeat card because you already have it in there. Other messages for Capricorn. And the Nine of Wands. What's the most important thing that Capricorn needs to take from this deck for the month of October 2018? So you've got a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this may be for some of you, your partner. It can be an ex. Again, it can also be you if you have a moon or rising in a fire sign. Okay, so let's look at this. This is interesting because you've got a major arcana and then you've got a repeat card there. Let's start with the Hangman because it's got a similar energy right next to it there. In the month of October, you might be feeling like there's really nothing happening here. The Hangman does represent being stuck, being in limbo. And you have it next to the Knight of Pentacles. Again, things moving slowly. You know, you've got the Eight of Cups here, which this actually, like I said, this is a repeat card because you have it right here. Same card, different deck. The Eight of Cups. There's a strong energy of somebody leaving, somebody saying goodbye. Now, again, this is a reading for October, but this could have happened already. Maybe it happened in September. Maybe it happened in August or July. It's just the energy of somebody leaving maybe is still affecting you. Maybe you're in limbo, the Hangman. But again, some of you may be feeling like, I need to do what's best for me. You may feel like you've been stuck too long and you may feel like you need to choose yourself. You need to be happy. You need to move on. And I mean, the Nine of Rods, it doesn't mean that someone's being really protective of themselves. Somebody may not be opening up to you. We have this energy here as well with the Four of Pentacles. So you may be dealing, with a partner that is just not telling you, what is in their heart, or maybe not really ready for a higher level of commitment. Maybe that is why we see the Five of Cups here. Just feeling really disappointed in someone. But again, I keep saying it over and over. Be patient, because that was your first message here. Something could still change, something very significant. You've got the Death card here. A huge change. You've got commitment here. The main energy from the first deck was telling you that your wish will be granted. Perhaps your wish is to finally get that commitment from your partner. Perhaps your wish is to have somebody return back to your life. You do have to speak up for yourself and stand up for yourself with the Seven of Wands. Don't just dwell in this painful energy there, because you'll stay stuck there. And unfortunately, you do have the Hangman being in limbo. Hard to say in a general reading, but some may feel like they want to move on, and others, maybe you're dealing with the energy of somebody leaving you. Like I said, it does not have to be that they left you in October. Maybe they left you before, but you could still be dealing with that painful energy. What we're going to do now is we're going to focus just on X's with this spread right here, with this deck. We're going to look at X's and just kind of really zoom in. We're really going to zoom in and see what possibilities, what energies are there. Because sometimes it's different. Maybe there's, a totally different message. For X's, it's hard to say. Sometimes these readings repeat themselves, sometimes they don't. Let me go ahead and shuffle the deck. Show me the energies around Capricorn and their ex. Show me the energies around Capricorn and their ex. I just realized I was shuffling the wrong deck, but I feel like I should tell you because of this card at the bottom of the deck. I was shuffling the same deck, and at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords, which is, it just got my attention when I saw it, because this is one of those cards, it's a red flag. Be careful with a decision. Again, everything happens for a reason. I'm not sure why I was shuffling the same deck, but I thought I would show you as a further synchronicity. At the bottom of the deck that I am going to be using for your X spread is the Eight of Cups, which was a repeat card for you, the goodbye card. Okay, so now I am shuffling the proper deck. Show us the energies around Capricorn and their ex. What do they most need to know? Show us the energies around Capricorn and their ex. Capricorn and their ex. What do they most need to know? Capricorn and their ex. Capricorn and their ex. What do they most need to know? Capricorn. Capricorn and their ex. Show us the energies around Capricorn and their ex. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards for you and really kind of zoom in to see as far as what's, here it is again, still at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups, the goodbye card. Let's see what's going on with exes. Show us the energies around Capricorn and their ex. We've got the Page of Wands, energies around Capricorn and their ex. Ace of Cups, energies around Capricorn and their ex. The Five of Cups, you did have this in the 9-card spread. Energies around Capricorn and their ex. The Five of Pentacles, energies around Capricorn and their ex. The Six of Pentacles, energies around Capricorn and their ex. Look at that. I'm speechless. The Eight of Cups again. Okay, so the cards are screaming, they left. And I say they're screaming because this was a repeat card for you in the 9-card spread. It was there 2 times. I mean, here's one time. It was from the confirmation. It came up in the confirmation deck, but it was also there in the 9-card, in the original 9-card spread in the form of this card. So now you have it 3 times here for you. It's like the cards are screaming, yes, they did leave. Yes, they did choose maybe to find happiness elsewhere. But, and there is a huge but in this reading, you start off with the Page of Wands, and this is probably your but. The Page of Wands does represent some type of communication. This is good news. This is always good news. Again, this could be communication in the form of a text message, a phone call, or even a visit. It's just someone reaching out to you. Your ex is reaching out. And you have the Ace of Cups there. So if you look at the top row, you've got the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Cups, which actually was also a repeat card. I'm looking at it right here. The Five of Cups. So, you know, what the cards are trying to tell you here is someone did leave. I mean, 3 Eight of Cups on this desk and 2 Five of Cups. Somebody really let you down. They disappointed you. You feel like they crushed you. But I see some type of communication there. And then, you know, there is a new beginning, the Ace of Cups. But that, you know, that painful energy is still there. I mean, with the Five of Cups, just really emotional energy. Not only that, I pulled the Five of Cups, and then technically the next card I pulled was this one, the Five of Pentacles. This is, you know, the card of emotional poverty, loneliness, isolation, just feeling really emotional. But you do have the Six of Pentacles saying you will be receiving what you deserve. Especially, you know, in the situation where someone left you. I'm just kind of looking at the bottom row. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Again, 3 Eight of Cups on this desk. So this could have been a relationship that ended in a horrible way. I just did a reading. I think it was for the sign of Libra. I'm not sure. It was the last reading that I upload right before yours. You may want to check that out because it did have that kind of disastrous energy for the X spread, but also with a lot of hope around it. What I see here is some type of, again, maybe just a really painful breakup, and maybe you're still feeling really hurt over what your ex did. It's possible that they're also kind of feeling this lonely energy from the Five of Pentacles. I mean, this is feeling like you don't fit in anywhere. You can't find happiness. You don't connect with anyone. You just feel completely isolated. Maybe you feel really, maybe your ex really like completely blindsided you and just abandoned you without even telling you what happened. They just disappeared from your life. I see you receiving what you deserve there with the Six of Pentacles. This is you finally getting what you deserve. Remember that the main energy from the 9-card spread was the 9 of Cups. Your wish is being granted. There was, some energy there saying that you have to confront. I'm looking at it right here. The 7 of Rods. You may have to confront your ex in the month of October and tell them what happened on your side of the story. I just feel like there's really kind of like raw energy. I don't know how to describe this. Really emotional, raw energy here. There is some type of movement with your ex, some type of communication. And this is good news. This is movement. The Page of Wands, it's communication, but it's also change and movement and excitement. And there's a new opportunity if you want it. The Ace of Cups, if you want it. Some of you may not want it, but it's there. A new beginning for you and your ex. But make sure you get over this really, painful energy from the 5 of Cups. Because you also had the 6 of Cups and the 9-card spread. So you don't want to cart around that emotional baggage. You don't want to stay stuck. You also had the Hangman, which is being in limbo. But I feel like there's definitely some weird synchronicity here. Again, and maybe an ending that was just extremely painful. Maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe somebody left you at the altar. Maybe somebody just disappeared from your life. I see communication. I see a new beginning. And I see you finally getting what you deserve. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your love reading for October 2018. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will speak to you again next month.